Hey guys, Tez here and welcome back to my channel.
Hey guys, welcome to Tez's channel.
In today's video I'm joined by Sophie, as you can see. Sophie is my friend from
work.
But I feel like I don't know you from work because we do like other things outside of work, so you just feel like my friend and I'm like, oh, I met her at that shitty place, joking. But in today's video we're going to be talking about a recent I suppose like low-key influencer event, would you call it that? So I'm gonna let Sophie talk for a bit because this was really her thing and I just tagged along.
My name's Sophie and I've got an Instagram called @spoonfulofyorkshire. And basically I just want to showcase on there different things that are happening within Yorkshire, also like a few foodie things, local produce and local businesses. So as part of that I've been reached out to a few times by a few companies. I've only been doing it for 6 months, but people have reached out to me and asked me to go to these events. So I thought, obviously Tez came with me to one and we thought we'd just share about the experience because I don't think people talk that much about what happens at influencer events.
No.
Like how you get reached out to, like how do they even contact you, what happens when you're there, what happens after. Sometimes you have like an agreement and things, so I just thought today I'd take over Tez's channel and we'd talk about our experience there. And
so in today's video, she's mentioned, we're just going to be talking about our experience at Nelson. Was it Nelson Distillery? Yeah. Nelson Distillery. So we're gonna. I suppose I'll let Sophie again talk about it because I feel like she talked to them in the beginning. So if you just mention like how they reached out to you and how it went from then on.
So they just messaged me on Instagram asking if I would be free for an influencer event. Sometimes when you work with brands, they just happily to message you on Instagram and say, do you want to work with us? And like that's it, that's done. But more professional or like more well-known brands will ask for your email and they do all the communication and contracts through email because obviously then it's more like legit. But on Instagram, sometimes brands like say if it was a smaller business, they might just want to gift you something to feature on your page or just gift you something to try. They'll just normally message you on Instagram. But if it's bigger or like an event kind of situation, they normally want your email, which is what they asked for in this scenario.
Oh really? Oh, I didn't realise that. Oh, okay.
And then when you give them your email, they send you a formal invite on your email. And sometimes you have to sign a contract as well. So
did you have to sign a contract this time?
But it was because they had their own photographer.
Oh, so
it
to
was
release
like,
the pictures.
Oh,
okay. I see. That makes. I didn't even think of that.
And they asked for any dietary requirements. Normally, if it's an event, they say you can bring a +1 guest, which was Tez. Sometimes when you go into an event or if you get gifted anything, you have to meet like certain things that they want you to do. So say if you're there, they want you to do X amount of stories on your feed, like on your stories.
Oh, okay.
So they could say like I had like a food box one and they wanted 3 stories.
Oh wow.
Like it's
separate
a set
one.
like 3 to 5 stories. And then they might want 1 feed post.
Oh, like on your actual grade? Oh wow.
So like they're providing you with that, so then you have to deliver back that.
Oh, like so it's not free. They're not just giving you food. With the hopes that you promote it, and then I suppose if it's on your page permanently, then when people go on it, they can always see. Whereas like your story would disappear after so long. Won't it? That makes sense.
Sometimes they don't say anything and they just genuinely want you to try the product or they just want you to go to the event. They don't have anything that you need to meet in terms of posting.
Okay.
So you can just go and do whatever you want, but then other times they do want like set things. And they want you to say set things.
Say set things? Wow.
So they'll put in it like, we want you to say about future events. Like we want you to say that the next event's on this date.
Oh, right, okay.
Or like we want you to talk about the packaging of the product.
Oh, okay.
And that's why you have to like be careful when you're agreeing to what you want. Because I had one company reach out, they wanted 3 grid posts and 5 stories for a gifted product.
Gosh, what was the product? Did you say no?
I can't remember what it was, but and then they wanted me to say set things, and I was like, I can't say that because I don't know, because I have never tried it before.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just have to be careful about like what you accept and what terms and conditions you agree to, because equally if you went there and you've been told, oh, you have to say it's really good, and you thought it was average, like you don't want to mislead people as well. You want to be as honest as possible.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah. So that's how we got to you inviting me, and then we went to Hilton, didn't we? Leeds.
Hilton in Leeds. So we got included in it a meal.
Yeah.
Like that food was really good.
That was really nice. Yeah, I'll see if I can find a picture to put up.
Yeah,
that
was like a platter, wasn't it? Like a picnic kind of. And then we got to try 3 different gins from Nelson's distillery, so we could kind of figure out what we liked.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And I got to try 6 because Sophie couldn't drink because she was driving.
I tried a little bit.
Yeah, like 6.
But yeah, tiny little bit.
Yeah.
And then we got to decide. We listened to a bit about the history of gin and like what goes into it, like the juniper things.
Yeah.
And I think that the people who hosted it were really nice.
Yeah, they were super nice as well.
And then we got to make our own gin. But we were a bit lost about what we wanted in it.
Yeah.
The different botanicals.
Yeah.
There was a lot to choose from.
We didn't really get to like smell all of them beforehand because of COVID.
Because of COVID, yeah.
So we were kind of like just guessing what we thought would go nice in the gin.
But then the guys were really helpful who were running the session, because we picked a few things that we'd like, and then they were saying if they would go well together or like what else we should add in. So that was good. Yeah. And then there's a few other influencers and things there, so I got to like speak to them and socialise with them. Like a few of them I already knew from Instagram, so it was nice to meet new people. When we came away and we looked at the price of what it actually was, like it is gonna be a special occasion kind of event. Definitely. Like we just booked the afternoon off work and we kind of went. Yeah. But I think that it would be a nicer event if you spent like the weekend.
Yeah, as part of
like
the
hotel and did it as part of something special.
Like maybe someone's 40th birthday or someone's hen maybe, because you actually get to keep the gin, don't you?
Yeah.
And I feel like one thing I would have changed is if it's for 2 people, instead of having 1 gin between them, can you have like 2 smaller bottles?
Yeah, that would be good.
So that one person.
Yeah, that's a good idea actually.
Because I feel like because then it's like deciding who gets to keep it. I mean, Sophie was really kind and she let me keep it, which I thought was really, really nice, because I don't know if I would have done the same because I'm an alcoholic, but I feel like that would have, if we just gone and paid the same amount of money and it was no one's special day, it would have been hard to decide who got to keep it.
And it was an expensive experience.
Yes, definitely.
And we got PR bags as well, like press bags. It had like a nice display box with a candle and a little bottle. Was it 300ml bottle or something? Yeah. 250ml bottle of the gin. And a little notebook. Yeah. Then I came home and then posted the Instagram post on my feed and did the stories and things.
Yeah.
So if you get gifted anything or invited anywhere or anything that you haven't paid for, you have to declare it as an ad. And it's just so like you're not misleading people, and that's part of like the ASA guidelines, I think.
Yeah.
So that was like on this occasion, they didn't want any more in detail statistics or anything about the post. They were just happy that I posted. But when I've done for other brands, they want you to send something called your insights.
Oh, you have to send them?
Yeah. So like your insights, how many people have viewed it, how many people have like liked it, commented it, like the reach of the post. Oh. So like how many of your followers it actually got showed to. They want you to send that to them.
But what does that do for them? Like, is that to help them with future like collaborations?
Yeah, I think so. And then sometimes on your stories as well, they want the insights for the stories. Like how many times people have clicked.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
gosh.
it's kind of hard on Instagram because you get so many people like following and unfollowing.
Yeah.
And like them kind of accounts where they follow like, they might have 11,000 followers but then they follow like 6,000 people.
Yeah.
And then you look at their posts and they're only getting like 50 likes on a post. And it's the follower count to the amount of likes that they're getting doesn't match.
Doesn't match, yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like...
I guess that's why YouTube's quite good, because I feel like YouTube subscribers are more valued than Instagram followers.
But then I think it's because they're harder to get. Yeah. Because like, for example, on my channel, I've seen that only 10% of you who watch my videos are subscribed. Hello. It's quite hard, isn't it, sometimes? Yeah. Because I suppose it's good that we don't do this full time as like
Yeah.
job and sustenance, because I can imagine like if one post doesn't make it, does that mean you don't have money for rent that month? Like it's a lot of pressure to put on yourself. And I think,
and that's one thing about gifted collaborations, like quite a lot of people decline gifted collaborations because obviously that's their full-time job, and then it kind of sets like an industry standard for you accepting gifted products when actually you're working for them. Like for them to produce content, like hire someone to pose in the pictures, like if you need any props or anything and you're buying that out of your own money, like
that's a good point,
it can
actually.
add up.
Yeah.
So that's a few people are like against accepting gifted collaborations, especially if they've got more followers. Or like an example of a gifted thing that I've declined is during lockdown. It was like burgers and milkshake. Like, it looked like a nice place. It looked lovely presented. I can't even remember the name of it, but they reached out like asking if I wanted to drive to Bradford to get £10 worth of food and drinks, like whatever I wanted for £10. But I needed to post on my feed and do stories.
It'll probably cost you a tenner
in petrol. Yeah, I was thinking for me to get there, it's gonna cost me money.
Yeah.
When I'm not really into like massive junk food fan.
Yeah.
Like I do like it as an occasional treat, and I think it's all about like moderation and things. But if I wasn't receiving that as a gifted product, would I have driven there to purchase that? Probably not. So that's why I just said no. And with them wanting a story and like a post as well, I can't guarantee it because I've never been there before. I've never tried it before.
No, and it's £10.
Yeah. But some people, they just think, oh, that's content. It depends, like that could be good content for your Instagram that you're not having to purchase yourself.
Oh, right.
So it could be worth it.
If you live in Bradford, I guess, as well, if it's like a 5-minute drive, then maybe the story would have been a bit different. That makes sense.
Yeah. And if you have an Instagram or a YouTube yourself, then some good places where I've also found like information on gifting and collaboration is on Facebook, somewhere called the UK Influencers Group.
Oh.
Yeah. The PR companies can post in there, or like people who have small brands.
Yeah.
They post in there saying like, oh, I'm looking for a mum Instagram account who has 5,000 followers.
Oh.
And then people will comment underneath their Instagram handles.
Yeah.
And then like it's just a way of getting
that's really good.
Out there.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything advertised on there that I would be interested
but it's always good
in
to
doing.
have.
But I just like to have a look. And then Creative Gal Gang. Yeah, just Creative Gal Gang on Facebook as well. They have a Facebook group and they have files and folders on the group about gifting collaborations, on like paid collaborations, and people post on there saying like, this brand has reached out to me. Have you guys been paid for it?
Oh, right.
So, or like, how much have you been paid?
Yeah.
So because obviously there's no like handbook on any of this.
No.
So if say like a brand came up to me and offered me £20 for a post, but they offered you £200, and we have similar followers and similar
reach
content,
and stuff,
then you know
something's not adding up. So that was everything. I'm going to link Sophie's Insta down below if you guys want to subscribe. Is it subscribe? No.
Yeah. Follow, like, and subscribe.
Yeah, if you guys want to follow her over on Instagram. Let me know if you guys have any other questions, or if there's any other videos you want to see. Subscribe if you haven't already, because it really helps me out. Like, I don't understand why you haven't subscribed yet. Hello. But anyways, until next time. Bye for now.
Bye.